What's up, y'all? It's your girl Wendy, and I'm back with another video. If you're new to my channel, please go ahead and consider subscribing to your girl's channel. New videos posted every Tuesday and Thursday, sometimes on Wednesdays, depending on what's going on. A1 since day one, or however long you've been here, I sure appreciate you. Know what I'm saying? Know what I'm talking about already, man. It's all love. So today I was attempting to do an ombre slash marble look. However, it didn't really it didn't give what it was supposed to have given. Okay, it didn't give what it was supposed to give. Okay, so I'm using silvery white, which is a color that I made using IBD builder gel and mica powder. And I want to put that down as a base because, as you can see, it's not basing. So I mixed the two colors together at first, and then I brush that off. Then I go back in using the light pink to give it a ombre effect. And so when you're using hard gel, you got to be careful because hard gel moves. It don't stay in one place. It don't do what it's supposed to do. So right here, what I'm doing is I'm getting the sticky layer that's on there. I'm getting that off. And so I'm just dipping it again. And there's no harm, no foul with that. However, you don't want to just be sticking your claws into your dip powder and you have hard gel on them. It ain't gonna work out for you. What's gonna end up happening is that if you notice my pinky finger is creased, that's because I stuck it on into the dip powder. So I'm using What's Your Purpose, which is the darker color, and then I can't remember what the lighter color is. And then over off to the side, the left in the bottom left corner, I use Screaming Green, the highlighter yellow color I like, and then I use What's Your Purpose, and then Hot Pink. Can't remember the names of them, but hey, okay. I was gonna use Lisette gel nails. I was gonna use her clear, but the clear just wasn't. I couldn't use the clear because it was leaving. I would have to build it up with too many coats, and I wasn't trying to do that. You know what I'm saying? I was really just trying to do 2 coats, and I was just trying to call it a day. Okay. And so for the most part, what I did was, because I already had these nails on, I just simply filed them. And then I got all of the portions that were lifting. I got all the lifting off. And then I gave myself a fill using the clear. Lisette Gel Nail Clear. I did use that to fill the nails. And it works. It works very, very well. But you just got to make sure that you maintain the shape. Because I did notice that my pinky finger on my left hand is a little bit wider than what I would want it to be. But at this point, hey, it is what it is. I decided to use purple today because I don't, purple's not my cup of tea. It's not my it's not my Dr. Pepper. It's not my vanilla Coke. It's not my cherry Coke. I don't like purple. Okay. And so I said, this one goes out to all of the females and all of the men that like purple. This goes out to all y'all. Okay. Because when I was coming up in school, all the girls chose either pink or purple for their favorite color. And I was like, no, I wasn't meant to fit in. I was meant to stand out. So I went with red. And red has always been my favorite color. And I like green as well. Yeah, so that's that with that. So you want to make sure that you brush off the excess dip powder that could be on there, and then you want to go in with a very thin layer of whatever hard gel you're going to be using in order to make sure that the light is able to penetrate. Because if the light can't penetrate, then you got hard gel that ain't cured, honey. It's a recipe for disaster. Yeah, because I've had it to where I've used red polygel and I've used black, the black hard gel that I made. I used that too. And sometimes them bad boys don't cure. You know what I'm saying? No matter how long you put them in the light, so on and so forth. So make sure that if you're going to be using hard gel as your base, or if you're going to be using a liquid base, period, outside of the actual dip liquids, then you want to go ahead and make sure that you apply thin, even coats. You don't want to leave it streaky, because if you leave it streaky, people gonna be able to tell that it's streaky. You know what I'm saying? And so just really want to do these really quick. I did my right hand first, and I wasn't gonna record. I wasn't, but then I was like, man, I ain't. Come on, man, you ain't done nothing in you ain't done nothing in a minute. You know what I'm saying? So I wanted to make sure I went ahead and filmed it. And you'll notice that like once I start doing my, because I did end up having to file because like I said, I was sticking my fingers into the polygel. I was sticking my fingers into the dip powder. And so I wanted to, I needed to use something that was not going to be super duper abrasive. And so I just used a, what's it called? Buffer. I didn't use my hand file to, or I went around with my e-file to make sure that I sealed the cuticle, and I didn't go any higher than 6. And so that right there was very helpful because they look flush. They look real good. They look really good. And so applying thin coats, like I said before, and I think I ended up doing 2 or 3 coats. I can't remember, child. I don't know. That was last week when I did these. So yeah, just make sure that you use thin, even coats. And if you like once you cure, if you see the shiny part still, then go back in with your with your dip powder to get the, so it can suck up that remaining liquid that may be there. But all that is just a sticky layer. So, that is going to be standard and customary. But I just don't like that. I like to have my stuff be as dry as possible. So I went in with the buffer block, and I was very gentle with it because I wasn't sure if the hard gel was cured. But it ended up being cured, so I guess maybe because it was silvery white, I ain't have no issues with it. But yeah, you guys just want to keep that stuff in mind. You know what I'm saying? Know what I'm talking about. So this right here is where I do the ombre, and it's really not a lot of product. And I do go in twice with this, and I wouldn't put no more. I was not gonna put any more of my dip powder into this container because I did my right hand, and so I was like, okay, I'll fix the left. I'll do the left, but I'm going to make sure that I do the left with whatever is left in there. So the nails ended up being like a jelly type deal. Am I going to do the ombre again? You bet your bottom dollar the kid is going to do it again. What colors am I going to do? I don't know, child. I don't know what colors I'm going to do. I just know this is the purple, because once a year I do purple. This year, once a year for purple. I hope that if you like purple and purple is your color, I hope that what you do is you just come back to this video and you keep playing it, because I just don't see it. I don't see me doing purple. And you probably like, well, why did you buy purple? So I could be versatile. You know what I'm saying? I can't be a one-trick pony. You know what I'm saying? Your girl do all kind of stuff around here on this here channel. So make sure that whenever you're doing this, that you are being very gentle when you're dipping your finger into the, like over here. Because I'm not like adding a lot of pressure. I'm just making sure that I get an even coverage of the product onto my nails. You know what I'm saying? Because we can't be walking around looking like I was gonna say look a snaggle by the nails, but that ain't. We gotta have all our nail covered. Okay. All right. And so these are the E-Nail Couture XXL Coffin. He does have a 5XL square, but it really ain't 5XL for me. You know what I'm saying? They're not that long. So instead of going with that, I go with the extreme square, and the extreme square they're pretty long. So like I said, I'm using my E-drill, but I'm not my E-file, but I'm not using it higher than 6. And I'm being very, very careful to go around my nail carefully because at the back part, like towards my cuticle, that is my natural nail, and it's not protected by a tip. So I ain't trying to jack my nails up, you know what I'm saying? I gotta have these hands I have the rest of my life. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. But I really hope that you guys like this tutorial. I'm gonna go ahead and jump up off this here thing. Yeah, once you'll see, like, once I start to file and stuff like that, well, buff, they're not as thick. The color is not as pigmented as it once was, and that's okay. I think that if maybe I would have done 3 coats, I think that that would have been better. But I should have capped it with clear. I will say that, but I didn't want to have all those ridges and all that other stuff. Ain't nobody trying to do all that. You know what I'm saying? And then I got extra work to do in filing. So make sure that your application is as smooth as you could possibly do it, because you don't want to be sitting there, you know what I'm saying, got some nice nails, and then you file all of it off because you didn't want to take your time, okay? And so this has been Journey with Wendy. I'm me, she, her, and Wendy. New videos posted every Tuesday and Thursday, sometimes on Wednesdays, depending on what's going on. And if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, you can leave them down below. Or you can hit your girl up at Journey with Wendy with an I, not a Y, at gmail.com. And with that, you know what that means. That your girl is what? That your girl is Zale. Watch this. Look at it. Look. Took it off instantly. You see that? Child. Man, bye, y'all. Bye.
I've been lying to myself. No, I need to get some help. Hoping you could save me, baby. Put our pictures on the shelf. Swore I'm over you, oh well, it's not that easy. Waking up in this place all alone. Staying up night and day on the phone. I need me to be whole again. Thought you were the piece missing from last. You're not the one, no, no. You're not the one, no, no, no. I'm moving on and meeting we're done. That's what you got me thinking lately. What you got me thinking. What you got me thinking. What you got me thinking. Lately, I've been trying to fix the mess. Get myself up out of bed, but I'm feeling empty. Maybe I need to try something else. Get you out of my head. You can't save me. Waking up in this place all alone. Staying up night and day on the phone. You're not the one, no, no. You're not the one, no, no, no. I'm moving on and feeling we're done. That's what you got me thinking lately. It's been harder for me now. 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 But I'll get through it somehow. But I'll get through it somehow. But I'll